Hey guys, this is Blue Forest. I hope you're doing well. So today we are going to take Wheeljack to rank 6. I just pulled another Tech Spark and I have nearly 2 full T5Bs, so I'm going to have to use one soon anyway. And Wheeljack is a bot that I've wanted to take up for a while. And then we're also going to open the first batch of the Slipstream crystals, so the Vicious Mockery crystals. I've gotten a handful of them from completing some of the time slides, so we'll go ahead and open those. First off, I did just want to mention, I'm sure you saw this, but just in case, make sure you check your mail from the previous few days because they did give us all of the monthly objective compensations, the ones that you would get for completing the majority and then all of the objectives, right? So the 13,000 plus 5-star shards and a couple of awakening programs and the 4-star SIGs. Because there was an issue with these objectives not being able to be claimed, they just gave them out to everybody. So if you haven't checked your mail, make sure you do that to get all these goodies for free. And so we are now going to go ahead and take Wheeljack up. So I've been playing with Soundwave for a very long time, and I still will, but Wheeljack is a great bot. He's very fun, and there are some game modes I would like to try him in, like AMs. So I'm looking forward to using him at rank 6 for the first time, because I haven't actually played with Wheeljack all that much, but I am a fan of his. He's just very fun to play with, and obviously he has a lot of protection built into his kit, which is really helpful for the most difficult content in the game. So, okay, so I've got a decent amount of this tech ore. I also have a bunch of basic ore expiring, so this shouldn't take too long. So you might have seen my video about the latest time slide. Let me know if you guys have been able to get through it. It's not too difficult this time. I think most people, if they're going to have a problem, it'll be with that Grimlock mini boss, because he's on that, resistance mod. So make sure you have a shock bot with you. If possible, Wasp could be a good option as well. But I like that fight. I thought it was fun. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was just a very interesting idea for a new mod, because we definitely need those mods, new mods, because the mods on time slides are they're so recycled. They do the same thing over and over again. So whenever they do have a new mod, I am very happy about that. So that was pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's claim some stronger ore just to make this go by a little bit faster. But yeah, so on the latest time slide, I would say the Grimlock fight and then the Demotron boss might be a little annoying, but otherwise, certainly not too difficult. And in terms of Slipstream, you may have heard by now, but in case you haven't, she is absolutely bugged. She has a lot of problems. They have screwed up another release. This is certainly not the first time this has happened. She has issues with her range attacks, which are obviously very important for her kit. There are issues with her debuffs not working. There are issues with her SIG bonus that she's supposed to get not working. And even like her animations, her animations are largely recycled. And then, even her sort of new animations, like that Special 2 has those sort of, purple, pink laser beams. Those just look kind of off. And the strangest thing about her is that she has the sound effects from the sword that Windblade has or Drift has, which makes absolutely no sense. So that gives me the distinct impression that they just did not bother to test her, or they barely tested her, and it's just very disappointing. They screwed up Cliff Jumper's release. Even Ironhide and Skywarp have had a few issues, and they do this over and over again, and it's like, are they testing these bots or not? So I understand that, games are going to have issues. There are going to be bugs sometimes, but it's just very disappointing because I was strongly considering buying her, making a rare purchase in the game. But there is absolutely no way that I'm going to do that now, because I'm not going to spend $100 for a bot that is fundamentally broken, Pinwheel did chime in early and said that they've identified a fix for her range shots, but we don't know exactly when that's going to happen, and that's hardly her only issue. They have generally tended to take months to fix issues with new bots. So, this is one where I would recommend, guys, I would recommend you don't buy her, just try to get her through crystals, or if they do that Energon offer, if they offer her for 3,500 Energon at some point during this month, that could be worth it. But I certainly would not recommend spending $100 on her, because I think she's kind of a mess, which is too bad, because her kit is actually really cool. She's got a lot going for her. She's got a lot of rare abilities, things like the ability to nullify shields, and she has backfires, and she has some power control, and she has repair block. She has a lot of really cool things, but as is, she's just kind of a mess. And so, that's just really disappointing, and I certainly could not justify spending a bunch of money on her, so I would not recommend that you do either. I would definitely save your $100, and I think that's the thing that just irritates me the most, is the fact that they don't seem to test these bots well, and then they do release them for money right away. It's like, okay, if these bots are going to have bugs, why not just release the bot, gather some feedback in those first couple of weeks, identify what the issues are, and then you can think about, charging money for what is fundamentally a broken product. I think that's the thing that really bothers me and bothers a lot of players. So anyway, I'm still glad she's here. I am excited to get her eventually and try her out, but they have a very long history of making these kind of mistakes with their new bots. And so until she's fixed, I would not even think about spending any money on her. So anyway, all right. So if you haven't ranked 6 a bot before, it is an enormous amount of resources. It's over 3 million in gold, and the amount of ore you need is just ridiculous. Thankfully, I'm not going to be rank 6ing another bot very soon, so I can go ahead and use up a lot of this other class ore that's probably just going to end up expiring anyway. But it's a pretty insane amount of gold and ore that you need to rank 6 bots. But it's very well worth it in the end. So yeah, I really like Wheeljack's synergies as well. He gives these really nice, he gives those upgrades to some of the other Autobots and things like that. So now that I have a pretty good Decepticon team ranked up, I have a lot of Decepticons at rank 5 and 6. So now I can spend a little bit more time on Autobots, including Wheeljack. So yeah, okay, yeah, we're almost there now. So we're at level 59. So that means I can go ahead and just use up some basic ore to get him maxed out. Also, guys, the T5 deal, so the T4C and T5B deal, normally it would have appeared by now. It's the 23rd. Normally it's around the 20th, 21st. I have not seen that deal or the SIG deal. So it may come today, it may come tomorrow. So, unless they've changed the schedule, which I would doubt, you should certainly see that in the next day or two, right? So the SIG deal, you get those 3 generic 5-star SIGs plus some 4-star SIGs for 1,000 Energon. And then the T4C and T5B deal, which is definitely one of the best deals in the game, that's 2,400 Energon. So if you have some Energon lying around and you're in need of either those SIGs or the Sparks, I would definitely hold on to your Energon, because we should see those deals in the next day or two, unless they've changed something. So I'm probably going to skip it this month. I don't really need it. And also I want to save up Energon just in case they do end up releasing Slipstream at some point. in the next several weeks, because I will pick her up if I can. So yeah, I don't mind spending in-game currency for a broken bot. I'm just not going to spend $100 for a broken bot. All right, so there we are. Wheeljack is now maxed out. He's not forged at all. He is low sig. I am actually going to test him out in AMs and probably reactivate Nano Repair. I haven't used it in a long time, but I do want to test him out that way. But there he is. Yeah, so this is really exciting. It's great to have another rank 6 bot, and so his upgrades, his shock, his power leaks, and his those are the things that increase with rank. So, he just gets a little bit additional damage resistance with his defensive upgrade, a little bit of extra attack with his offensive, and a little bit of extra power rate with his power upgrade. So, yeah, I'm really excited to try him out in some tough fights. He's just really fun to play with, great protection, and even though he's not the hardest hitting bot at all, because of those debuffs he has, he's really, really fun. So, with that said, let us open this first batch of the Vicious Mockery crystals. Okay, so it looks like I have about 5 or 6 of the 2 to 4 star ones, the standard ones. Okay, I have 5. We can go ahead and spin these out. It'd be nice to at least get her as a 3 star. The 4 star would be nice too, because we are going to get the free 4 star Slipstream later in the month. So if I were to get her as a 4 star now, I'd be able to dupe her. Okay, so we got a primal. All right. And I think I said this in a recent video as well, guys. I do not recommend that you spend Energon on these crystals either. They're 150, 200 Energon, something like that, to buy these particular crystals. It's not usually worth it, because the chance of getting a 4 star bot or a 5 star bot and the chance of getting Slipstream is, less than 1% or something like that. So I would definitely not blow your Energon on a deal like this. Just accumulate the crystals through the time slides and the objectives. And they did also say there's going to be an arena for her, I think, maybe this coming week after this current cycle ends. So that should award those chips as well. All right, well, I did see her, so she is in here, but not having much luck thus far, but that's okay. All right. All right, we got 2 more chances with these, and then I have, I think, 3 of the elite ones, so we'll give that a shot. Maybe we'll get incredibly lucky and pull her as a 5 star. I think that one's a 0.5% chance, so that's like a 1 in 200 chance, which is nuts, but you never know. That's what makes opening these crystals fun, is that it is random, and when things go well, it's very exciting. Okay, so this is our last chance for a 2 to 4 star Slipstream. Come on, give me some luck here. Come on. Okay, well, no, I did not get her, but I did get a 4 star RC. That's pretty good. Pulling a 4 star bot from any of these types of crystals is very, very difficult. So, okay, all right, at least I got 1 4 star bot. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up. Yeah, I have 3 of the elite ones. So these are the 3 to 5 star ones. So let's see if we can get lucky today. All right, I do see her there. Come on. Come on. I would love to get her. Come on, Kabam. I will make a video. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, we have gotten a 3 star Slipstream. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that means I can at least test her out. I will rank her up. I will certainly do a video on her, see what she's like. But let's see if we can get a 4 star and a 5 star. That would be a pretty amazing pull if I opened 3 of these and I ended up getting the 3, 4, and 5 star versions. Okay, well, that's not going to happen, but we do have 1 more chance, so let's see. Okay. Okay. All right, last chance. Come on. We'll just let that spin out. Let's see. All right, come on. Come on, Slipstream. 5 star Slipstream. Are you ready? No, you are not. Okay, so no luck this time on the 5-star, but I did get her as a 3-star. That makes me happy. It's always exciting to have a new bot. So I will certainly test her out soon. I'm sure I'll do a video on her in the next week or so. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually happy with that. I did get a 4-star from the standard one. And there was actually one more crystal that I wanted to open up. Yeah, let's do the Elite Cinematic Crystal, because this is a 4 to 5-star bot. Might as well open this now just for fun. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a 5-star dupe. These 4 to 5-star bot crystals are pretty good. It's a very low chance to get a 5-star, but at least, you know, at least you're getting a 4-star. So, all right, I will take the 4-star dupe of Drift. So, anyway, guys, that will wrap it up for this video. Let me know if you guys have gotten Slipstream. Let me know if you've been able to get through the latest time slide. If you have gotten Slipstream, let me know how she's been, if you've tested her out. You know, even if you only have her as a 2 or 3-star, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. Until we speak again, take care of yourselves, and we'll touch base, I'm sure, in the next few days. Take care.